our hotspot going. We're going to try this on the hotspot today, see if this we have better luck with that because the other one, our internet is just flat messing up. So it is not helping us at all. So, so there we go. We're going to be live. We're going to be helping right there. We're going to be on Gamma. So we'll see this here in just a minute. And we got about 2 minutes here. So I'm going to talk to you real as we're getting started this morning. I'm going to talk a little bit about the new network marketing company from Ray Higdon, Brilliant Movement. It's part of Ray is a co-founder, co-partner in it with another gentleman, and it's built on the teachings of Graham Cook. Now, Graham Cook is a gentleman that's been around about 40 years, an evangelist, former pastor, but he has a really great way of looking at scripture and the Bible, devotionals, reflections, how to draw nearer to God, draw nearer to Christ, so that you have all of that as a part of your daily activity. Morning, ladies. So that's what we're talking a little bit about it. Now, with Graham, with Ray, there is a 5-day free trial. And if you want to sign up for that free trial, then what I would suggest doing is send me put Ray over in the comments, and I'll send you the link. Um, Ray Graham has asked that we not just blitz that link out, but actually talk to people. Brilliant. The app has been around about 9 years. The movement has. So they're adding the network marketing side to it. It's designed to help draw people closer to Christ. But I just wanted to touch on that before we get started here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit record. I'm going to share my screen. First off, we'll go over here and hit this live button on YouTube. We are live on YouTube, it looks like, to make sure we're there. So let's go into Zoom. We'll turn off our apps. Let me move this out of the way, get everything out of the way here so that we can bring it up. Close these out, and we are ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to share my screen and see if this works today and brings us to where we need to be. So, guys, if you can see my screen, hey, Tim, thanks for being here. Give me some love, give me some shout outs. Let me know where you're in from. If you can see my screen, just put in the chat, see it on TikTok. On Zoom, you should be able to see it now. I'm going to make my Zoom window a little bit smaller here so we can kind of make this a little easier. Awesome. Thanks, Amanda. Appreciate it. So, as we're going forward today, we've been talking about this week how do we build our brand without appearing to be salesy? So, that's the big thing that we're talking about all this week. If you notice, we have a theme by the week, we have a theme by the month. So, today, that theme is building trust before you see results. That's the hardest thing for people. People come on, they post 1, 2, 5, 10 times and think, man, 100 people ought to be seeing it. Everybody should be seeing it. It ought to be right there. So you've got to be consistent. You've got to be disciplined when you're not seeing those results to continue to show up and tune in and become trustable, if that is a word. So that's where we're going to make sure that we can see exactly what's going on. So as we're doing this, we're going to, on S.P.A.R.K, the Strategic Power Hour, Achieving Results and Knowledge, we're going to share how to build those extraordinary businesses 1 hour at a time. So, my name is Butch Phillips, the crazy old fart. You'll hear me that way a lot on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. So, if you're joining us for the first time, make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you hit that like button and that share button. That helps us out a lot with TikTok. So, basically, today we're going to, go through, talk about what we're doing. We're going to talk about the power of consistent learning and action. And if you notice, I've got times out there because the first 15 minutes of S.P.A.R.K is designed for information, asking questions. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat. Put them on in the Zoom chat, put them in the TikTok chat. Be more than happy to answer them for you. Make sure that you're sharing out information as we're going through this. So we're going to basically then kind of recap our theme, because our theme is the power of consistent learning and action. That's our theme for today. Then we're going to move into that core training, what to post, when to post, how to post, teaching you how to use uh, CapCut, Canva, the social media platforms. And then at 30 minutes after the hour, we move into that action part of the hour. That's the time that we create and post your content on the platforms. Come back over into our community. Now, that community is the Adventure and Success community. And we'll jump in here and I'll share that with you real quick. In this community, it gives you the ability, if I can get it here, to click and download. There we go. So the Adventure and Success, we also are a part of the digital growth community. So you get 51,500 members there, and then you get us here in S.P.A.R.K. You can see this is a chat. You can put questions in here. You can share information, whatever. And then there's training and learning that you can do throughout this program. So the laptop lifestyle. Here's the brilliant movement. This is the faith-based marketing program with Ray Higdon and the brilliant movement. The Travel Insiders Toolkit, how to become a travel advisor, and a handbook to take you from zero income to 50, 60,000 a year income in less than 2 years, very part-time. So, and then every day we post that day's recordings in here of S.P.A.R.K, so you can come in here and rewatch us. We've got destinations in here, place for mindset, talking about how to help get your mind right, and then our AI and social media masterclass. For the welcome and the freedom path, you can join the community, join S.P.A.R.K with absolutely no cost. It's zero. For the digital e-learning program, you do have to sign up with our digital business. Basically, that digital business is one of these 4 levels. The legacy builder, and it looks like my hotspot froze. There, we might be back. It's slowly coming back here. We'll give it a minute. So let's get back over here and see if we get off of there and if that helps it. So even Verizon's having problems today. So I guess it's just, we'll rock and roll with what we've got. So that's where we're at today. So let's jump into our welcome, kind of talk about our themes, what we're going to be doing. So again, S.P.A.R.K is the strategic power hour, achieving results and knowledge. The S.P.A.R.K Zoom calls here are free. There is no charge for them. Typically, I'm your host. It could be me, it could be Amanda, it could be Jenny. Our format is starting off the first 15 minutes. You can ask questions. It's one-on-one. Awesome. Very good, Jenny. Thanks. Um, so that makes sure that everything is going the way it's supposed to. So at 15 minutes after, then we'll move into that 15 minutes of training, and then we go out and go into the action time as we were talking about. So why Spark matters. Number one thing that Spark does is it makes you consistent. If you show up every day, it sets habits, it sets patterns, and it lets you get yourself on a right path to make sure you're going down the road. That's the whole purpose here. That's what we're doing is we want to go down the right road, be on our roadmap, make sure that it's happening. It's a supportive community. Again, if you're timid, if you're afraid, if you don't think you can do social media, if you don't think you can do these things, then what I would encourage and challenge you to do is join the community. Again, it's free. And that way you can go in and get help and support from other people in the community to make sure you're doing everything that you need to do. So, and it looks like TikTok's having an issue. So hopefully oh, we're back. So encourage yourself, encourage others when you're in the community. And then we're talking about shared growth. So that's what keeps you moving forward in your journey, on your roadmap. So this week we've talked about your brand is your story, not your logo, not a funnel, just you. On Tuesday we talked about about me posts, how to do those. Yesterday um, we talked about building out your overall posting process, and today we're talking about building trust without results. So we're going to be moving into today's topic. I'm going to go ahead and jump in here a little bit faster. It looks like we're back. So on TikTok, that way we can get this in before we have a lot of problems with our internet. They're coming out to work it on, but making an appointment was next week, the quickest somebody could get to me. So here's the bridge into today's topic. Just like you have a bridge in your posting, you've got your hook, your bridge to your story, your problem, your solution, action. So you've got that bridge. So here, you've got to kind of be honest with yourself, admit what you don't know. If you don't know something, but you want to learn it, then you need to stick around here with me. Hit that follow button, hit that share button. If you're watching this on replay, make sure you come in and catch these because we post these on TikTok, the full version, after they're done. So you can come back. We have a lot of ways you can get this information. But right off the bat, be honest with yourself. Admit where you might be afraid or where you need help. And then connect with people. Share your journey openly. The best place to show your journey in the beginning is in the community. Let people encourage you. Let people share with you what they've done, what they've found, what's worked for them, knowing it may not work for you, but that helps build your confidence up. And that's the whole thing that we're talking about here is building that confidence. So we want to build confidence and make sure that we are going along doing what we're supposed to be doing. And then connect. Share your journey openly with people online. That's where you start to build that confidence and start to hear yourself and see yourself online. In the beginning you're scared to death, and then all of a sudden it works. And last, engage. Go into other people's posts. Find somebody that might be an influencer like Ray Higdon or Matt Morris or anybody that is talking about positive or wanting to achieve the same things you do, and comment on other people's posts in those groups, not to sell them, not to say, hey, you need to come check out my page, but spend some time, 4 or 5 days a week, building that confidence of a conversation back and forth. And then you can take it offline and say, hey, I'd really like to learn more about you. But then don't hit them upside the head with, you got to come look at my page and buy. No. Sure, I felt just like you. I understand how I can now build my business by using some of the things you're talking about. I just want to say thank you. And that's where you get that engagement from. That's where it comes from. Now, what pain points are we going to solve today? If you haven't started your business yet, you've got some pain points. Pain points is I need money. I want to travel. I want to take care of my kids. I want to see my grandkids. I want. And it's okay to want, but those are pain points. You may already be in the business and you're saying, I've been doing this for 3 months and haven't made any money. Well, the first thing I'm going to ask you is how many posts you've done this week. How many times have you engaged with other people this week? How many times have you followed the steps that you need to follow to be successful? And the next one is, I don't want to look like I want to be. Then don't be. Share your story. Share it honestly. If you haven't made any money, you don't have to say, I haven't made any money. I'm working on building my business. I've learned some great steps that are helping me change what I was doing so that I can grow my business more efficiently. That's the truth. You've done that. That's the truth. So, make sure that you're doing those things that you need to do to be successful. So when you join us here, guys, make sure that you go in, say hi, give us some love, give us a share, put some of those hearts up there. That helps tell TikTok that we're valuable. That helps share us out. And the last thing when we're talking about pain points is you cannot compare yourself to anybody else. You just can't do it. You don't know where they started. You don't know what they've done before. I know a lady in our travel business building a team. She started in the business in the first 8 months, she ranked up 5 times, grew a business to almost $100,000 a year. But it's because she had a very large following in another business that was a brick and mortar business that she came in contact with a lot of people. But all of a sudden now in the last year, she's not ranked advanced another level. Hey, Ann, thanks for joining us. We're glad you're here. Make sure you give us a share, a like over there, a follow. But the big thing is what has she changed? Well, might not be talking to new people quite as effective as she was talking to people that already knew her, liked her, and trusted her because they did business with her in their gym, in their spas. So that's where you can't judge yourself based on somebody else because you don't know what journey they're on. You don't know the road map they're walking. So share what you're learning to attract people that are on similar journeys to you. And you're the expert. If you join today, do one training, you're ahead of somebody that would join tomorrow. So you're already the expert. So take advantage of it. You are the one that makes things happen. So we want to post what I'm learning. Use that a lot. Hey guys, I am learning how to do posting that helps me build trust with the people that I want to help the most. Sharing new discoveries, new insights. You learn something new almost every day. I do. Been around computers almost 50 years. I think it is 50 years, in fact. Built my first computer in 1973, so that's 50 years. But I've done websites, I've sold stuff, I've rented apartments, condos, timeshares, starting back in the 90s. but I didn't know social media. So I've had to spend the last couple of years learning social media and becoming successful on social media. You know, my TikTok account on October 26th had a whopping 67 followers. Today I'm at 10,500. Now, followers really don't mean anything. Viral means nothing in this industry anymore. Okay. But you want to share those discoveries. And what I value, what's important to you, what stands out to you. This is my line in the sand. I'm not going to do this. So, and you share your core beliefs. That's the reason why I am sharing this new marketing concept. It's a way to reach people for Christ that might not have had any other way to be reached. You know, if you were to ask me who Christ is to me, he is my Lord, my Savior. He came to earth, he died, he was the sacrificial lamb. The Passover, the Last Supper is tonight. Monday, Thursday is tonight. Tomorrow starts Easter, the 3 days, Good Friday. So this is a great time to be talking about my beliefs there. Is everyone going to agree with those beliefs? No. If someone doesn't align with those beliefs and not interested, they have two options. They can hang around and ignore that and pay attention to everything else, or they can leave. They're not my people. I would rather have my people and those people that want to be my people, that think I can help them, than I would to have a room full of people that are against me. Does that make sense? I want people encouraging me, not discouraging me. So we want to make sure we work through that problem. What am I dreaming about? Share your vision. My goal is to take my bride Amanda, who was born over by Stratford on Avon in England, and go spend 3, 4 months traveling the Baltic states, traveling the European countries, going and seeing something new every day that she can teach me about, because I've been to all 50 states. I've been to a lot of countries, but it was working. I wasn't there as a tourist. So I was in the country, but I wasn't in the country. I was in the enterprise zones in the airports. So that's what my dream is to go spend time with my bride. We're 67 years old. I'd like to spend the next 5 years gallivanting all over the country, all over the world. So that's what we're here for, is to put in what you consist of. Now, what am I learning? I didn't know this, but today I learned how to do this, and it made me realize that I really can do this. And a good example, I used to think creating video content was too hard. Today I learned how to use CapCut to add captions. It took 5 minutes. Literally, I can make 7 videos in less than 20 minutes, and it would be less than 10, except it takes me like 12 to 13 minutes because I record 3 30-second videos, 2 1 to 3 minute videos, so that's 6, so 6 minutes and 7 minutes 30 seconds, 2 long form that are 3 to 5, so that's 10. So about 16 17 minutes, and I've recorded all of my videos for the day, and then it takes me about 45 minutes to edit all of those. But in less than an hour, I've put up 7 videos. I can reuse those 7 videos on 7 different platforms. So I now have up 50 posts for the day. That's how you grow your business. Now, why it works? Because people follow learners because they feel safe learning with you. So if you're learning something, they'll join with you so they can learn it too. In our social media program, I literally can teach you how in 2 to 3 hours a day you can reach millions of people and put out a large number of posts with valuable content and do it in less than a couple hours a day. That's what's in the community. Free level, paid level, that's advanced training. Starting off, you just need to know how to create it, and that's it. Post two, what I value. I believe this. That's why I do this. I believe that e learning, digital marketing, network marketing, travel industry, and sharing the gospel of Christ works. That's why I share this message every day. I believe retirement should feel like freedom, not fear. That's why I'm building a business that gives me daily income. I'm planting my flag. Your values attract the people who are attracted to you based on what you share. So that's where we put this information out, and then it brings people just like the last one I'm dreaming about. I have a dream to travel the world. That's why I'm taking this path. I dream of going to Europe, taking my grandkids to Europe without worrying about the cost. That's why I started learning digital marketing. That's why I have a travel business. And that's why now I'm focusing on helping others by sharing the gospel of Christ with them and giving them the opportunity to learn more about Him, have daily activities, daily content, a place that they can go to constantly to be re energized. And it works because dreams are magnetic. If you've ever dreamed about going to see the Eiffel Tower or the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Euphrates River, the Red Sea, the Mediterranean. Tenerife is one of my places that I want to go spend a month in Tenerife and just lay on the beach. Never been there, but I've listened to people, talked to people, and seen pictures, and I think that would be an amazing trip. So we're going to drop some action bonus call to actions here. So drop a heart if this resonated with you. That's a call to action. Give me a thumbs up if you're watching this. Follow me. Hit that button up there to follow me. It's on the side. Go over there. Go from the bottom up. So like, share, comment, and follow. That way you don't miss a single video of everything we put out. And then you can learn all of the tips and tricks that I'm going to be sharing with those that do follow me. So as we start, you can join me in this journey by going up to my bio, clicking the link tree in my bio, choosing option one to learn about the e-learning business, join option two to join the adventure and success community absolutely free. Three, I think, gets you the free Zoom call now. Four is watch a video about our travel business, join our team. And five is information on the Brilliant Movement. So hit that link tree. It gives you the opportunity to do the things that you need to do. Quick recap. Relatability. You don't need to see results. You just need to be relatable. You let people know that you care, you're concerned about what they want and what they need. Share learning, values, dreams. That's the type of content you want to post out there. Make the difference. Your difference is authenticity. That's the difference. Be honest, be helpful, be visible. You'll have people following you may never meet, you may never know. So, as we move now into that action plan, this next 30 minutes, choose 5 minutes, select one of those three post types, okay? One of those three: learning, values, dreams. Select one, write 3 bullet points. If you need, go use Chat GPT, get those 3 bullet points, and then ask Chat to turn those 3 bullet points into a short post or script. It probably won't take 10 minutes. And then post those, and then come back here, tag us in the community, and share on social media and video all those posts. If you can do more than one, do 1, 3, 5, 10. If it takes you 30 minutes, you need help, come back, send us a message, join the community. Then you can come in there and ask us questions and we can answer you real quick. So if you need help, comment Zoom and I'll send you the link to join our Spark call live on Zoom. Click the link tree in the bio for option 1 to get started in our e-learning business, and then we'll set up a free Zoom call in the next 24 to 72 hours to get you started. And if you just got questions, then hit option 2, join the community. You can ask questions there, or choose option 3 to book that free Zoom call. 15 minutes talking about what business might be best for you, talking about how to help you get back on focus and get unstuck. So that's the difference that we have today. So here's the resources. Okay, we've got all kinds of slide decks, training replays in the community. Okay, we can help you with templates for ready to post Canva carousels. We have all of this available in the community. All you have to do is make the commitment to share and join with us to move forward with your business. So, guys, again, my name is Butch Phillips, the crazy old fart. Check out our bio. Give me a Zoom or comment trust on the side. We'll get you more information. And remember one thing for me. If you follow me, I will see you in the next video, but more importantly, I'll see you on the other side. Have a great day, guys. We're going to jump off here, get all set up. Okay, everything's off. So, Jenny, I think I understand your message.
Yeah.
But share what you meant. So when you let me bring up, I'll share and bring up the community here.
So on the first like 3-4 posts on the page, you shared like S.P.A.R.K.
Right. Hang on just a minute here.
Yep, you're good.
Looks like we've got to get some things. Garcia as a Maryland father. Find out which one of these is talking to us. It's right there. Okay. Got too many windows to close. But since I'm going to the community, I can get this done right here. So go ahead.
Yeah, so if you go just the community page initially, oh, finish what you're doing.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm doing a new page so that we can get this posted. S.P.A.R.K. Building trust. I love this. This makes this so easy. Okay, hit the community.
So it talks about the weekly and all of that, but there's no link to actually join it. So if you have something that even says join from the calendar or something that lets them know how to access it.
Yep.
is all I'm saying. So then when I went, oh, I'll go look because it says that they're recorded and put in that module. So I went to the classroom and clicked on S.P.A.R.K there. And it also didn't show
How to go
anywhere to
live.
join live either. And so whether you have something posted at the top or in that one post or something, I would have something that says join live each weekday from the calendar. And then they can see their time zone or something like that. So does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Just because
You
I'm the
should be
sort that I
able to.
always have to go hunting for the link to click on.
Yeah. No, that,
So
well, and there's things that I knew I was going to have to come back and fix later. The,
because you could even have like start your
oh,
morning off right, join us for S.P.A.R.K every weekday, or you know, like something.
yeah.
But it's
Let me see how this works because this is the link. Ah,
and me being me, I'd put the available in your calendar under your own time zone for those time zone challenge folks or something, you know, but
yeah.
that's just me. So
Yeah. Um, but I think I can pin this one once I post this one.
you know, I was just clicking through and was like, oh, it's nearly time. I'll go see if it's available somewhere there instead of hunting through the S.P.A.R.K chat.
There you go. Yep. And
But even with it right there in the calendar, you can add it to your calendar and it sends you reminders and
yeah.
has the link right there when it sends the reminders. So it's slick to have it that way.
So
And it can even just be a comment under whatever too, the link, but it's
I'm going to shorten this down.
you need to hit the pencil to edit or
Yeah. Thank you.
yeah. So I haven't dug into the modules really yet, but that was just where I was at so far.
I'm trying to wonder if I can add code block, horizontal rule, add. Okay. So
Yeah, that I wasn't sure with um eyeballs algorithms and things like that if having them go through that link to the Zoom is more worthwhile or like the YouTube channel that they just click that and it pops up live or something.
oh, join S.P.A.R.K, click on the link or go to the calendar. That's all they
Awesome.
need.
Yep. But yeah,
Yeah.
so all the community members then would be joining through Zoom
Yep.
versus TikTok or YouTube or any of those ones.
Yeah. The
So, but I don't
TikTok
know if
and
any of those
YouTube.
would have
Yeah.
a consistent link to view a live.
Uh,
So,
Okay. Yeah. Anything, if they're not in the community, they have to ask,
right.
do a message for that. So that works.
But if you're saying, hey, if you want to jump on the Zoom to ask questions, you can join the community and different things like that too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I've got to start commenting on posts in here so we can get our numbers up. Okay. Okay. I don't know how long Roland was here, so I'll send him the link. Keep trying to get him to join the community. He hasn't yet.
no,
Well, he was my mentor when I joined Fraser's Inner Circle.
right,
So he is a mentor for Fraser.
right. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he's not wanting to because of,
Well, he might have some sort of non-compete type of stuff that he kind of has to write it out and see what's
yeah,
going to be pound before he can do it.
yeah, that's kind of where what I'm thinking is. So I'm not too worried
Yeah,
about it. Just being able to chat with him and get his input is worth it.
right.
But very well. So there was something else I was going to ask you. And I don't have a clue what it was. But
Okay.
so we will do that. And I guess I'll see you in the morning unless you come up or think of something and give me a shout.
Okay. Definitely will if I